first meet. When Radhe met Krishna, in the serene village of Gokula, lived Mother Yashoda and her beloved son, Krishna. Mother Yashoda was preparing herself and little Krishna to go for a visit to the palace of Rishabhanu Maharaja and Kirtada Devi. The royal palace was celebrating the birth of a baby girl Radhe. Yashoda had gifts prepared for both Radha and her mother. Dressed elegantly, Yashoda carried Krishna in her arms and set off on a bullock cart filled with precious gifts. As they arrived, Mother Kirtada greeted them warmly, her face glowing with joy. Yashoda, enchanted by the sight of baby Radhe, looked lovingly at the cradle where the little girl was lying, her beauty shining like gold. "What a sweet baby girl she is! Her complexion is like gold," Yashoda said with a smile. Kirtada, with a graceful smile, replied, "Yes, she is more precious than gold to us. She is perfect, but..." She hesitated for a moment, taking a deep breath. Noticing her friend's concern, Yashoda asked gently, "What is the matter, Kirtada? I see no sign of misfortune in her." Kirtada lowered her head, her voice barely a whisper. "She is blind. Since she was born, she has not opened her eyes." Yashoda was struck with wonder at this revelation. But soon, her comforting words filled the air. "Do not worry, my dear friend. I am sure she will open her eyes soon. She is such a blessing to your family, and the Supreme Lord will surely not allow such a small imperfection to overshadow her beauty and grace." Kirtada smiled with gratitude, comforted by Yashoda's kind words. The two mothers sat down to enjoy some sweet snacks and treats while talking, unaware that little Krishna, now about 1 or 2 years old, was crawling around the cradle. As he explored, Krishna, with his tiny hands, managed to pull himself up and stand next to the cradle. There, standing tall, he gazed into the cradle, and at that very moment, something magical happened. Baby Radha, who had not opened her eyes since birth, finally opened her lotus-like eyes, gazing at Krishna for the first time. The little girl, it seemed, had been waiting for Krishna to come. She wanted to see him first, before anything else in this world. As Krishna stood there, a divine moment passed between the two of them. Time passed, and it was time for Yashoda and Krishna to return home. To her surprise, she saw Radha smiling, her beautiful eyes wide open. Filled with joy, Yashoda immediately called Kirtada, who rushed to the cradle. When she saw her daughter's eyes open, tears of happiness filled her eyes. Yashoda, sharing in the joy of the moment, hugged Kirtada tightly. The two mothers wept and laughed together, unable to contain their happiness. In that moment, they both agreed that they had never seen such beautiful lotus eyes, perhaps only rivaled by Krishna. And they did not notice an enigmatic smile on Krishna's face, as if he were keeping some important secret, known only to him.